guys. I got some bad news.
What do you mean?
Bad news! The Earth is ending. But how?
Are the convection currents acting up in the mantle causing our tectonic plates to move, forming convergent, divergent, and transform boundaries which make up the earthquakes around the world as we speak?
Earthquakes, one of Earth's major natural disasters. But people think that they happen when tectonic plates collide, forming mountains or deep ocean trenches. But what makes the tectonic plates move in the first place? That is what we're going to find out.
As I said before, the heating and cooling of the Earth's mantle results in convection currents. This sometimes creates volcanoes and small earthquakes, but also allows for movement of plate tectonics on the Earth's crust.
But volcanoes aren't always on land. There is a huge line of them on the ocean floor that release magma from the mantle, and these are mid-ocean ridges.
If you think of a baseball, the seams are kind of like mid-ocean ridges, spreading across the baseball just like the ocean floor.
But mid-ocean ridges and other volcanoes aren't what cause earthquakes. There are three types of boundaries that help cause earthquakes of the plate tectonics colliding. The first boundary is called a transform boundary. A transform boundary is where two plate tectonics slide past each other when enough stress is built up on the fault.
Oh God! The second type of boundary is called a divergent boundary, which two plates spread apart making large valleys and seafloor spreading.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more.
A convergent boundary is where two plates move towards each other, and it can cause subduction, a mountain range, and massive earthquakes.
And then I saw her face, I'm a believer.
Now we're going to talk about the Earth's layers. The first layer in which we stand upon is called the crust. This is the Earth's skin. The second layer is the Earth's thickest layer. It is filled with magma. It is called the mantle. That is where the convection currents happen. The third layer is called the outer core. This protects the inner core, which is the next layer. The inner core is made of nickel. It is the hottest part of the Earth. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. We're planning on to survive the end of the world. It says here that there are going to be massive earthquakes across the globe. We're looking up the boundaries from science. It says here that there's a divergent boundary that causes rift valleys and seafloor spreading. The ocean floor is produced at mid-ocean ridges, and there's a big constructive boundary which causes volcano and earthquakes. Now, convergent boundaries, they can cause trench and subduction underwater. They create a lot of mountains, and island arcs, and a ring of fire. This is a big destructive boundary. This also creates volcanoes and earthquakes. Transform boundary is a strike slip where they build enough stress to slide past each other with the faults. California's already gone, so we'll just hope for the best.
Pangea. See, Pangea was all the continents formed together as a supercontinent billions of years ago.
But due to continental drift, the landforms moved across the globe to create the continents that we know today.
Okay,